the universe does not allow me to multitask properly because apparently I ran right by this trainer while I was watching a video and training up my team, and, well, I don't want to pass up an opportunity to train for you guys, so, yeah. We're gonna beat up a little girl and take her money. But what else is new? Anyway, I'm your friendly neighborhood Endman64, and I am bringing you another episode of Pokemon Heart Gold. Did I really just say that? I did. Pokemon Black Redemption, I'm so sorry. Anyway, in the last episode, we did a lot of shenanigans. We caught a couple of new Pokemon, we rescued the girl. Oh, frig, what was her name? Well, we didn't know her name, but we rescued a girl's Pokemon from the likes of Team Plasma, and now are essentially well on our way. We have a bunch of more competent Pokemon on our roster, which is good. Penny is now up to level 15, as you can see, and has learned Takedown and is very close to becoming a level 16. Arthur just leveled up to level 18, which is good. As well as our other two new Pokemon that aren't long-term, but are definitely short-terms. Valkyrie and Wii, who was supposed to be Wee-Woo, but of course, good luck does not sit on my side. Valkyrie is level 15 and knows the moves Thunder Wave and Shock Wave. Neither of which will, well, Thunder Wave will, but Shock Wave doesn't exactly help Valkyrie's physical attack being higher, but whatever. And Wii is now up to level 15 and has learned the moves Assurance and Heart Stamp. Heart Stamp being its signature move, which does pretty decent damage for a Psychic type attack. A little bit more than Confusion, which is good. And as you saw, both Jake and Toby leveled up to level 7 because I was doing a bunch of double battles in the Dark Grass, and Valkyrie and Wii, let's just say they don't have the best defenses, and they were basically getting their butts kicked. So I had to go in and bail them out, but then again, what else is new? We knew all of that. Before we continue anywhere, I don't know what lies ahead for us, so I'm going to go heal. Oh yes, and I forgot, I caught a Pokemon on the side. A Pokemon that we have not seen yet, a Pokemon I would like to talk about, because it's very important, because the last time we played Pokemon Black, this Pokemon was on our team. While going through Wellspring Cave, which I found was much easier to help level up Wii in, at least, because once it learned Assurance, it could take out the Woobats in that cave very easily, I came across a Dust Cloud, which is one of the random events that occurs on the field now. That includes rustling grass and, well, you know, dust clouds appearing in caves. So I caught a new Pokemon. This is our new Pokemon, Drillbur, whom I've named Kiyoshi because I already used the name Toph. Drillbur is a ground-type Pokemon that learns ridiculously good moves as it evolves into the ground steel type known as Excadrill. I used this in my previous Pokemon Black playthrough, and Toph, was a godsend in that Let's Play. Both using its steel type and ground type effectively, she was the heart of many of my victories throughout the Unova region. However, because of that, I decided we're going to keep Toph on the sidelines. So that is two Pokemon, mainly Toph and Oshawott, Drillbur and Oshawott, that were Pokemon in my previous Let's Play that are not coming back. It does take a little bit of a while for Drillbur to gain any good moves, but for now it's got pretty decent moves. Rapid Spin, Mud Slap, and Fury Swipes. That's basically the end of the world, but there's not much else that we have to worry about when it comes to that. But we have a fully healed set of Pokemon. We have our Servine, who also evolved in the last episode, ready to go. And that basically means we can continue on our way to Nakreen City. It's best to use what you have learned in order to master it. A Patrat. I'm once again disappointed by the lack of potential of children. But what else is new? Alright, tornado that bitch. It ain't gonna survive much longer. It won't survive enough to take advantage of that bite. In fact, it just died, so there you go. Alright, a Purloin. I don't have anything that could take on a Purloin right now. Like, effectively. I'd need a fighting type or a bug type. Neither of which I have at the moment, so... Well, may as well be Penny then. Penny is close to leveling up, and, well, probably my best bet as an attacker for now. For now. How many times can I say for now? Purloins and their stupid sand attacks have been the worst while leveling up. Actually, no. Friggin' Blitzel and its friggin' electricity, like Shockwave, has been the worst. So many critical hits and like almost insta-kill moves, it's been ridiculous. Penny's up to level 16, that's good. And Penny's evolving! Yay! So now I'll have an even beefier Pokemon now on my team for a little while. And no, this is not going to be one of those, I'm using it for a while to test it. No, I don't plan on using this Pokemon. But I now have a Herdier and I am happy. Because Herdier is even beefier than Lillipup was. Let's show you them stats. And it knows Intimidate now, which is good. Will complement its... Actually, its defenses aren't that bad either. We are a step in the right direction. I now have 2 fully evolved Pokemon. Now, I'm going to talk about both of the events when they pop up. The Rustling Grass and the Dust Clouds when we see them. But they are very rare, well not rare, very rare, but they are rare events, so if you're expecting them to have a significant impact on how you play the game, yeah, it's probably not. So I would recommend just, you know, not relying on them popping up often. Actually, there's also Rippling Water, which is another one I didn't talk about, but that one's not nearly as important because it's very rare. I mean, it's important to get specific Pokemon coming up, but that's only like specific Pokemon. Like, right now, it's not that important. Especially since A, we can't surf, and B, we don't have a fishing pole, so we can't fish. I know both those things are not ridiculously far away, but they're fairly far away. Roggenrola. Arthur's my best bet, but at the same time, I don't want it to gain Sturdy, so... Granted, it doesn't matter what I use, it's just gonna survive anyway, but still, I would rather Sturdy not impact me on any way, shape, or form. Oh wow, that did, like, nothing. I thought it was gonna do more. Oh well. Maybe Heart Stamp is a physical attack, and that's why? Yeah, it's gotta be. Alright, I'm sorry, Wii. I thought you were gonna have more use to me than that, but apparently not. Alright, Arthur, come on out and do your job. Alright. And there you go. Goodbye, good luck, and good riddance. A new battle strategy only works if you stick with it. You also need better Pokemon than those two. You can get them, I have faith in you. Now we are already at friggin' Nakreen City, it's crazy. I should have bought more Pokeballs. A Pokemon I wanted to catch just came out and I missed it. Oh well. Not my problem. Hi, I have some questions for you. If you want to play, which do you prefer? Outside or at home? I prefer to play at home. I see, I see. Then which one are you interested in? The thing everybody knows or the thing nobody knows? I'm a man that knows nothing and everything, so I'd rather that. I'd say you were quite relaxed. Oh. I was expecting to get a gift, but that's what I get for trying to expect gifts. Oh great, this bum is waiting for us. Fine. I wanted to go an episode without seeing either of you, but oh, Jake, you got me an item. A potion! Thank you, buddy! Come with me a sec. Okay, fine. Can I just go by myself? Ugh. If you go straight from here, there's a Pokemon Center. And use these if you want. Chesto berries. Okay, thank you. Give your Pokemon a Chesto berry to hold. Then, if it ever falls asleep, it'll wake up immediately. Oh, and another piece of advice. Nakreen City's gym leader uses normal types. If you have a fighting type Pokemon, it might give you a big advantage. So naturally, because he has Tepig, it'll evolve into a fire fighting type, and he will have the advantage here. But I'm not interested in his advantages. I'm interested in seeing what the Pokemon here have. Or what the people here have. My name is Lablolly. There you go. I'm a designer of decor items. But I'm stuck now. I just can't come up with a good design. I've been thinking about decor so great that it will appear in a dream. Oh, can't help you there, sweetie. I have no access to multiplayer. Alright, so let's see. What's in here? Pokemon you get through trades grow up fast, but be careful. If a traded Pokemon grows up too much, it won't listen to you. But if you have a lot of badges, you'll be okay. Oh my, what a lovely trainer. What kind of Pokemon do you have? Oh, you're Servine. It's very friendly toward you. It must be happy with you. It's because, unlike I haven't let it die for stupid reasons. Hi, do you have a Pokemon called Cottony? Would you like to trade your Cottony for my Petalil? This is an amazing trade if you can pull it off, because Petalil, I didn't think that the Unova region was capable of creating a Pokemon as awesome as Petalil, but sure enough it is. Now, I'm not saying it's that Cottony is a bad Pokemon when I say this, because Cottony is a very good Pokemon. It ultimately becomes a Grass Fairy type in Gen 6, but for now it's just a Grass type. In that, Cottony is very good at, you know, doing like stat buffs. Like, it has an ability called Prankster, which will let it get a move off like Sleep Powder or something like that earlier than normal because it gets priority. So, like, if you were going to use Quick Attack, but it has Prankster for an ability, and it's faster than you, it can get Sleep Powder off before you get Quick Attack. It's a pretty interesting Pokemon, and it ultimately evolves into Whimsicott, and using that to your advantage could definitely help you. Net Ball, no thank you. I don't have any need for anything else over here. But Petalil, oh my lord. Granted, a Petalil is going to have the same basic moveset whenever you use it, but oh my lord. A Petalil with the ability Own Tempo, so it can't be confused, is one of the most broken grass types ever, because it can learn the move Quiver Dance. Quiver Dance is one of those rare moves that lets you level up essentially 3 stats at once. So you level up Special Attack, Special Defense, and Speed, which basically prevents your Pokemon from being able to be damaged by special attacks. Physical attacks will still do decent damage, but the fact that it's gaining so much speed is definitely something. What do you sell? Ooh, X items. Would be useful if I had a Slack Off, but I do not. Dire Hit? In Unova it's called Dire Hit. Huh? No difference? Anyway, in a battle, it's very powerful. It's very powerful when a move is a critical hit. Anyway. But Petalil's basic moveset, whenever you have one, is going to be Quiver Dance, Sleep Powder, Petal Dance, and Giga Drain. Because you can use Petal Dance as often as you want, you can't get confused, mind you. That's what makes it such a devastatingly good move. Just now, I traded a Pokemon holding an item, so it's like the item is a present. That's not what I thought you two were doing, but okay. DS Wireless Communications is great. We can trade Pokemon with people who are far away. Now, you do know that you guys aren't that far away, right? Oh well. Stupid is as stupid does, as I like to say. Berg used this warehouse until 2 years ago. Who's Berg? Oh, I know now, never mind, I'm sorry. When Berg gets Artist's Block, he comes back here to Nacrene City. Thank you, I suppose. That thing you have is a Pokedex, isn't it? Wow, cool, you collect Pokemon. Okay, I'll help you. Which Pokemon did you choose at the beginning of your journey? I chose Snivy. Do you have a Snivy? Yes, I do. You have Snivy, then I will give you this. When you let your Pokemon hold it, it can raise the power of Grass-type moves. Miracle Seed! Yeah! A lot of items have effects when Pokemon hold them, so try to find them. At least not with my friggin' Wii. Wii is not the best when it comes to holding things because of his horrible ability. But, oh well. Wii is only here to be a placeholder, nothing more. Arthur's here for the long haul. Hence why I'm very disappointed that I won't be able to make that trade, but oh well. No information I didn't already know. Let's see. I don't want to head towards where I have to go yet. And I don't think I have to. Okay, good. I don't have to. Alright. That's pretty much it for Nacrene City about right now. There is the gym, of course, but we're not there just yet. We still have Pokemon things to do, you know? Including getting stronger here around and in the Pinwheel Forest. Oh, hello. Yo, Traveling Trainer, are your Pokemon getting stronger? Here, this might come in handy. TM94 Rock Smash. It's no longer an HM, yay! Rock Smash is a move that sometimes reduces your foe's defense stat. It is super effective against normal type Pokemon, which Gym Leader Lenora likes. I bet I don't have a Pokemon that can learn it. Well, if I did, that Pokemon would be very useful for me for the time being. Atta girl, Penny. I'm proud of you. Alright, so let's see. Alright, I don't need Odor Sleuth. And hey, that means now I don't have to catch a fighting type to compensate. But I'm going to look for one anyway because, well, that's what we do. If you go straight, it doesn't take long. But if you go the wrong way, it's a maze. Is Pinwheel Forest a path or a maze for you? We will be going into Pinwheel Forest next episode to explore. But first things first. Let's talk to this trainer. Are you going deeper into Pinwheel Forest or to the Challenge Rock? Either way, unless you are tough, you'll be just rooted to the spot. It's important to talk to these people here because they are nurses and doctors that you will randomly find on your journey through Unova. If you can beat them in battle, which is generally fairly simple, they will heal your Pokemon on the spot so you don't have to keep running to and from the Pokemon Center. Which is very nifty, I will say that. Alright, I would like you to level up, but at the same time... what the hell. We'll just stick with Arthur for now. Let him become stronger. Especially since he's the only guy on our team right now that's sticking around. Alright, Lucky Chance. And Leaf Tornado. Good job, Arthur. Now, there are a few new Pokemon we can find on this route, and we will be looking for them, obviously. Thank you for healing my Pokemon. And we don't even have to it's not even a mandatory to do that. It's just nice to do it every now and then. And Ether, which is also nice. Restores 10 PP of a Pokemon's move. P-Dove is not one of the new Pokemon, but oh well. There are, technically speaking, 4 new Pokemon we can come across on this route, but finding them is not as simple as just running through the grass. Some of them are very, very tough to find. Have very low encounter rates and all that jazz. I already talked about Cottony, so I don't have to worry about that. And actually, hey, I can let Wii fight now. And I mean, like, literally fight, not like whatever the hell it was doing against that rock and roller before. Really? You were gonna use Mega Drain on friggin' Servine? May not even be worth it to kill this stupid thing, but whatever. Ugh, you are a waste of a Cottony. I am so sorry these stupid kids have you. Ah, there's that prankster kicking in. Tried to get Stun Spore off before me. But it failed. Alright, there's Petalil. Now, ultimately, to get it to be the best, you'd obviously want to evolve it into its evolved form, Lilligant, which I believe you can do with a Sunstone. I don't want to guarantee that. If I'm wrong, it'll be popping up at some point on the right part of the screen, which is where I put my notes. Or above it, I don't know. Sometimes I'm dumb. Alright, good job, Wii. Just keep trucking there, buddy, and you'll do just fine. I would like to find one of these new Pokemon, though. Let's see if you have any of them, so I don't have to worry about finding them too much. And I could do some of it off screen. Nope, you just have a Roggenrola. Oh, well. Alright, do that voodoo that you do so well, Arthur. Leaf Tornado. And it's gonna live because Sturdy hates me. And tackle. You're gonna tackle a rock. Good job, Arthur. And you're almost level 19. Unbelievable. Or what's more unbelievable is that these little kids are allowed to run around doing nothing. You know. You know. Ooh, I'm liking this neighborhood. I don't think I was around this part when I first played Black. I guess I'm not gonna find any new Pokemon on screen at the moment. I may as well just get some battles in under my belt and then end the episode. Let's see, you have Tympole! Alright! Here is the first of the new Pokemon that we will be encountering here. Tympole is a water-type Pokemon. As you can guess, it's basically based off of a tadpole. It will ultimately evolve into a Pokemon called Palpitoad, which ultimately evolves into a Pokemon called Seismitoad. This is a water-ground type. In case you do not know, water-ground types are one of the most broken types of Pokemon out there. It has only one weakness to grass, which basically makes all of them Arthur's bitches, but I bet you expected that by now. But aside from that, how does it hold up as a Pokemon? It's actually pretty good. It's got solid attacking, it's got solid stats all around, sort of a jack of all trades, and with it having a solid type, which has 2 good same type attack bonus moves in Earthquake and Surf, it's a pretty damn good Pokemon, all things considered. And oh look, there's the black grass, I was wondering. I remember Chugga Conroy talking about it in his Let's Play, which I am watching on the side to make sure I don't miss anything that I can actually do. Like, I won't be doing the Victini event, obviously. I also won't be doing any of the other things. Oh, wow, we're just getting so many Pokemon. Venipede! This is not one of the Pokemon I was expecting to encounter on this route, but I will talk about it nonetheless. Venipede is a bug poison type Pokemon. As you would expect, it is based off of a centipede. Thing about Venipede is it's sort of like the Skorupi and Drapion line, in that it's got some pretty solid moves about it. And it's got very high defense, it's pretty decent in terms of speed, and it's a pretty good attacker. The one good thing about Pinwheel Forest that I will talk about when we ultimately get in there to see more Pokemon, you know, unless this guy has all of them. No, he does not, he has a Lillipup. Pinwheel Forest has a lot of good Pokemon to use. Granted, they're not going to do you any good against the third gym, which Pinwheel Forest leads up to, but I don't know, it's just, they got a lot of really good, useful Pokemon available to you at that point. And after playing through this a second time, this is the third playthrough, I just gotta say, I fell in love with Pinwheel Forest, with just how many good Pokemon you can find there. Venipede, Petalil, and Cottonee being just a small amount of them. Alright, so let's see. Make sure I don't miss anything. A Tympole! Hello there! And you're a girl! How adorable! Actually, you know what? Actually, rap will probably be the best thing. Yeah, I bet you figured that from the nice little praise I gave to Tympole, I'm gonna be using it. Water Ground type is especially useful when the only thing that's super effective against it is grass, and it is not affected at all by electricity, which is really good. Granted, it's no longer like really good in the ice department since it can be normally damaged by ice, but I think we can avoid that. I'm pretty content by naming Tympole as the second member of our team. And no, I'm not joking. I sincerely want a Tympole. And there have been many water ground types that I've had the capacity to use that I just never did. And I would love to have Tympole be the first I use long-term in a Let's Play. I'd considered using Shellos in Platinum, I'd considered using Quagsire, Mudkip was another one that I came dangerously close to using. But ultimately, I don't know. I just want to use a water ground type. To not have to worry about a water type, to not have to worry about a ground type. I know this means I'm shelving Bubbles, but you know what? I love Tympole that much, and it looks like my computer's giving up on me, so we're gonna give this thing a nickname and then call it quits for the episode. Alright. Let me think. What can we name you? Well, that didn't help. None of the names for... Oh my lord. Oh my god, it's the internet again. It's making everything crash. Oh my god, it's friggin' crazy. Hold on one second, guys. Yep, it was the friggin' internet crashing again. I don't know what the heck. Man, there are, like, no good nicknames for Tympole that I can think of. You know what? I think you're worthy of the derp name. So we gotta think of a good derpy name for you. We used Derporia, we used Derpella. I gotta think of something good. I can't really think of anything. This is tough on the spot. I thought I'd have a nickname for it, but... And none of these are helping. I have some people are lumpy, or fish, or I don't know. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna go with that. Thank you to... I don't remember what page you were on. I'll thank you at some other point. I am going to name you... Tsunami. We'll get a Japanese name in there. Alright. Thank you guys for joining me. I'm your friendly neighborhood Endman64. Join me next time when we bring Tsunami out into the fold and ultimately finish exploring this area as well as exploring part of Pinwheel Forest. So, until then, sayonara.